A good introduction, though, for the next song, which happens to be Cell Block Tango from Chicago.
What's a cell block tango?
It's a bunch of women convicts who think that their murders were justified.
Oh, I get it. A cell block tango, as in a dance that takes place in a cell block. For a second there, I thought you were making a smart science person reference.
Did you just call me smart?
Told how to get to your little blonde head, Izzy. And now, the 6 Merry Murderesses of St. Vincent College, in their rendition of the cell block tango.
Pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz, pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz, pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz. Pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz. Pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz. He had it coming, he had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop, 6, squish, Lipschitz. Pop, 6, squish, Cicero, Lipschitz. You know how people have those little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So I come home one day and I'm feeling really irritated and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there I find Bernie lying on the couch drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Pop it. So I said to him, I said, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young in Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single, and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home. I'd fix him his drink, we'd have dinner, and then I found out, single, he told me, single my ass. Not he was married. Oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night, he came home. I fixed him his drink, as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
Now I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business. In storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he said. He was crazy, and he kept on yelling, you've been screwing the milkman. And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Nikt gerçekten aslında yok olursa uzaklaşmak en büyük şansın hayat. Denemegos en artık plan bu yok. Nem tudom, memnun yokusam ojentetem. Probotem, ale dorszykiem make my arsni. Denemek parek meg.
But did you do it?
Not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act. My husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now for the last number in our act, we have these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, back, flip-flops, running, one right after the other. Now this one night before the show, having a few laughs. Now we run out of ice. So I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming, 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 they had it coming. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming, 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 and I was wrong. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was trouble. He would always be trying to find himself. He would go out every night looking for himself. And on the way he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irvin. I guess we could say we fell apart because of artistic differences. He saw himself alive, and I saw him dead. Dirty bomb, the dirty bomb. They had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it all along. This thing is just this thing is that they abused us, they abused us to tell us that we were wrong. We had it coming, we had it coming, we had it coming, we had it coming. We only had to tell you plain. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Pop that up one more time.
17 spreading.
Artistic differences.
Pop. 6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lipschitz.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
Well, it sounds like somebody liked that number. And maybe their view on villains is starting to change.
What? No. You know, the song's just catchy.
Sure.
Okay, maybe I can't help but feel a little bad for some of them, and maybe some of them are misunderstood, but I still do not like the theme of the show.
You know, speaking of feeling bad for villains, I really think that you would like Javert from Les Mis. Many see him as being misunderstood.
Him? Are you kidding me? He's power hungry and imprisons the poor and innocent by taking the law to the extreme.
Okay, you're right, but it's not his fault. He's grown up in a society in which the law has been his way of distinguishing right from wrong. In his mind, he believes that by enforcing the laws, he is serving the Lord. He struggles between what is moral and what is lawful. And deep down, he has a sensitive side.
A sensitive villain? I've got to see this from the front row.
After you, my dear.
There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. used to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flames. And so it must be, for so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him, safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the stars.
You know, even though that song is really sad, it has a certain grace about it.
Well, it was created in the heart of Paris, and let's face it, France does have a way with words and with the heart. J'adore la bibliothèque.
Where did that come from? Let me get this straight. If you had it your way, you'd be living in France, working as a game show host in a sparkly dress, and married to the Beast or Gaston.
Actually, that's pretty close, but not really. Okay, if I could live in any European region, it would be London. First, because I actually know the language, so I wouldn't be asking for like octopus when I really wanted a burger. And second, because I'm obsessed with the royal family. I mean, how cute are they?
I mean, who isn't? They're adorable. You know, a lot of good tales have also come from London, too. Robin Hood, the Canterbury Tales, Mary Poppins, Sherlock Holmes, Dracula, the Tales of Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd? I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Well, lucky for you, Jenny, we're at a cabaret, and that happens to be our next song. Listen closely, my friend, and attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod.
To Sweeney Todd, the demon barber Fleet Street.
He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown. But what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved.
My Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Bowman fancy chair.
Margaret sat in a leather strap,
An apron, a towel, and a pail, and a mop. For he says he deserves a nod. The Sweeney Todd, the demon bar of Fleet Street. Inconspicuous Sweeney was quick and quiet and clean. He was back with a smile under his word. Sweeney heard music that nobody heard. Sweeney played, Sweeney played like a perfect machine. He played.
Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and raspy scuttle. Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and raspy scuttle. Inconspicuous Sweeney was
Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and raspy scuttle. Sweeney, Sweeney, Sweeney. Tell the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Tell the tale of Sweeney Todd.
He served a dark and a vengeful God.
Served a dark and a vengeful God.
What happens then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. But Sweeney, not Sweeney Todd, the demon bar at Fleet Street.
Awesome. Now I'm gonna have nightmares when I go to get my hair cut.
Oh, please, Jenny, you have nightmares about breaking a freshly manicured nail.
Look, the whole scissor and razor thing with Sweeney Todd is really scary.
You do have a point, though. It's amazing how people can become so closely attached with inanimate objects. Symbols are powerful, especially to villains.
Kind of like the white mask from Family Opera. Everyone knows that mask is symbolic of the Phantom.
Symbols, kind of like how blonde hair is your symbol.
That voice which calls to me and speaks
Wow, when I first saw that show, I thought I died and went to heaven. I couldn't tell if I was Team Raoul or Team Phantom.
Oh, so you're telling me that sometimes you side with the villain in the show?
Whoa. First of all, it's just sometimes. And second of all, the Phantom is more a victim than a villain.
A victim who's known to murder and kidnap people?
Oh, don't get smart with me. I'm just saying that when I see the rose or I see the mask, I can't help but feel a little sympathy. What's interesting is some villains find it necessary to wear a mask or disguise themselves, while others want the whole world to know who they are and what they've done. It just doesn't make sense.
I guess some villains really aren't comfortable with who they truly are, and they try to hide themselves. But then there are others who are confident enough to show the whole world who they are.
Well, the confident ones must be super evil.
No, Jen, not necessarily. Being confident doesn't mean you're super evil. A great example of this is a young teenage girl from the musical Grease who is rough around the edges and has a bad reputation.
Wait, are you talking about Rizzo from Grease? Oh, I love that musical. She really shows her true colors and feelings in the song, There's Worse Things I Could Do.
Yes, she does. And Stacy is all set to sing the number. She was born to play Rizzo. This is another time we're going to need to get a front row seat. I don't want to miss it.
There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's the thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry, a fact I bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do.
Man, I love Stacy's stage presence. She was so good as Roz last semester at 9 to 5.
Okay, that's enough fangirling out of you. Come on. We need to move along and get on to the next song.
Okay, who's our next villain?
I can't say.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, I can't say his name.
Yes you can, because if you don't tell us, we're not going to know what's coming up next.
Well, I really can't tell you about he who must not be me.
Baltimore's our next villain.
Jen, last time I checked, Baltimore's not in the program. Look, I just can't say his name because itself is known to invoke fear in people.
You know, a wise person once said, fear of a name increases fear of the thing itself.
Did you just quote Harry Potter? Excuse me. Last time I checked, that was in my MC job description.
You know, the producer said I could do it. Yeah. But you still have to tell us. Who's next?
Well, he's from the musical Oliver. He sings My Name.
Go on.
He's a notorious criminal from London.
And?
His name is Bill Sikes.
Strong men tremble when they hear it. They've got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. Rich men hold their 5-pound notes out. Saves me emptying their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just to live up to my name. With me, share me in me hand. Let me see the man who dares stop me taking what I pay. He can start to say his prayers. Biceps like an iron girder, fit for the doing of a murder. If I just so much as heard a low even whisper my name. Some talk slumming with his valet, pumps into me in the alley. Now his eyes will never tally. He never heard of my name. One bloke used to boast and claim he could take my name in vain. Poor bloke, shame he was so clean, never was he seen again. Once bad, what's the good of turning? In hell, I'll be there a burning. Meanwhile, think of what I'm earning, all on account of my name.
Yes, Mom. Classes are good as usual. St. Vincent's great, yeah. Well, look, I gotta go. I'm kind of hosting a show right now. Oh, it's villains. We're trying to show the audience that, like, all villains are different. No, Mom, I'm not too afraid of the show. Look, I gotta go. I lost my co-host. Kelsey, where are you?
Hiding.
Why on earth are you hiding?
I'm waiting for Evan to finish his song.
Do you hear someone singing out here anymore? You can come out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Evan's probably back there. You're probably safer on stage.
Yep, probably a good idea.
Wow. I'll be. It's not like you to be afraid of some villain.
Look, I never really totally disagreed with you. There are some villains out there that do scare me.
Well, if you don't like them and they scare you, then you must not like them at all.
Stop putting words in my mouth, that's not the case. I'm just saying that some villains are scarier than others.
Ha ha ha. Admit it, you're afraid of the villains. You're afraid of all the villains.
That's not true. You're
I
afraid
am
of the villains.
correct.
I'm not afraid of the villains. You're afraid of the villains.
Let's-
Don't put words in.
It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Everybody move, squish. Told a little lie, stole a little gold, broke a little bad
appreciate the shushing. But, you know what I was thinking about backstage?
Oh, do tell, I can only imagine.
That we've only talked about fictional criminals. It kind of seems unfair to only talk about imaginary criminals when there's plenty of unlawful people throughout history.
It sounds like to me like you already have one in mind.
Well, I do. The famous American outlaws, Bonnie and Clyde. I learned about them in my history class this semester. I'm actually studying about them for my final paper right now. It's amazing how many robberies, murders, kidnappings, and crimes they're involved with. Really blows my mind.
Wow, that is incredible. I never would have guessed. So you're telling me you study for your finals?
I'm serious. Okay? I wonder what they would have been like when they were alive. Do you think that they knew that they were going to be famous for all their crimes? I wish I knew what they were thinking.
You know, I bet Mandy and John can help you out with that. Take notes for your paper.
Who would have thought that a waitress from Rowena would have had the balls to bust me out with my own 45? And who would have thought that a farm boy from Toledo could outsmart the smartest lawman and walk out of here alive? My name is gonna make the history books. Too bad I won't be here. I may have started out with small-time crooks. In a year or two, I'll be as known as Chicago's Al Capone.
Bye, baby.
See you soon, sugar. Thanks to you, Bonnie, babe, I can make plans again. I got lots of reasons to keep living. It's true that love can set you free, and this world will remember me.
Said you'd go straight, Clyde, I wanna be in movies. I can name one movie star who's doing robberies on the side. I know in my heart, babe, that Hollywood is calling. How can I be in the spotlight if we always have to hide?
We'll need some dough to get to Hollywood. One or two jobs to do.
But after that, we will be done for good.
Hey, when Hollywood gets hold of you, they'll be saying clever. No need to rush, everybody gets her autograph. Eldorado, get away from her hesitant.
To live in legends, that's what we will be, and that's okay with me. Every place that we go, so sad there, and we all bring the down together. We gotta live this best, as this world will remember us. We are making damn sure that we
You just called two of the most famous American outlaws in all of history cute. Are you feeling okay?
Actually, I've never felt better. I'm starting to understand what you've been saying this whole time. That every story has a villain. And every villain's story is different. Some do it for the criminal lifestyle, but others just make mistakes and they're misunderstood. Who am I to judge one person's wrong from another person's wrong? I mean, the truth is we're all human and mess up sometimes.
You have learned well, young grasshopper. There is nothing left for me to teach you.
All right, calm down over there. Don't get a big head just because you taught me one thing.
Come on, admit it. I was right, which makes you...
Wrong.
Yes.
So I guess that's it. This pleasant look into some of the theater's most notorious characters comes to an end.
Well, we couldn't keep the audience here forever, but the stories never end, and the miscreants never leave. As long as stories are written, there will always be battles between good and evil, right and wrong, heroes and villains. I don't know about you guys, but I just gave myself goosebumps.
Oh my gosh. If this story never ends, then how exactly do we end this show?
We end it properly, with one more song about a villain.
Everybody's got the right to be happy. Don't be mad, life's not as bad as it seems. If you keep your goal in sight, you can climb to any height. Everybody's got the right to their dreams.
Everybody's got the right to be different.
If you wanna be
Even though I've done to go extreme.
go to extremes, anybody can prevail. Everybody's free to fail.
No one can be put in jail for their dreams. Free country,
Even you've got a voice.
be a scholar.
Make a dollar.
Free country,
Means that you get a voice. Scream and holler.
Grab him by the collar.
free country,
Means you get to connect.
That's it.
Means the right to expect
that you're not gonna affect, that you're gonna connect.